Today's new story name is Facing Our Fears. Once on a full moon day, Krishna and Balram were walking in the forest. It was late and they decided to rest in the forest for the night. It was a dangerous forest, so Krishna suggested Baldeva, you keep watch until midnight. While I sleep, and I will be on watch from midnight till morning. They both agreed, and Krishna went to sleep. A few hours passed. Krishna was sleeping sound. Balram heard a growl at a distance. It was a terrifying sound. He walked a little further towards the sound. Now he could see a gigantic monster approaching him. The monster growled again. Balram was very afraid. He trembled in fear. Every time he trembled, the monster grew double in size. The monster grew bigger and bigger as it approached Balram. Now the monster was standing very close to Balram. It growled again, terrified by the sound, size, and terrible smell of the monster. Balram screamed, "Krishna! Krishna!" and collapsed and fell unconscious. Waken up by the call, Krishna followed the sound and found Balram sleeping. Krishna thought, it must be my turn now, and started walking. Slowly, Krishna recognized the monster standing nearby. The monster growled at Krishna. "What do you want?" Krishna asked, unafraid. The size of the monster decreased. It shrunk to half its size. "What are you doing here?" Krishna asked again, and the monster shrunk again. Krishna kept questioning it, expecting a reply. The monster kept shrinking every time he asked. Now the monster was just 2 inches tall and looked cute and adorable. Krishna took it in his hand and placed it in his waist pocket. The night passed and Balram woke in the morning. Balram saw Krishna and jealously shouted, "Krishna, Krishna, Krishna, you don't know what a terribly thing happened. While you were asleep, there was huge monster trying to kill us both. I don't know how we survived. The last thing I remembered is that I fainted." Balram said, trying to recall yesterday night's events. Krishna took out the little monster out of his pocket and said, "Is this the same monster? Is this the same monster?" "Yes, but it was so big. How did it shrink?" Asked Balram. "Every time I questioned it, it shrunk in size. Finally, it became this." Then Krishna concluded, "Every time we are afraid, our fears grow big. And if we don't control it, the fear can become big enough to finish us. But every time we face them and question them, they become smaller and smaller and eventually disappears.